Oh, we're live. Okay, sweet. Yay us. All right. So we're just going to wait a little bit. You know, got to put the chapstick on. Pure by nature. And woosa. Holy mother of goodness. It has been a crazy. So yesterday was a pretty big day. I did a local event, had did readings from 10 to 3, pretty consistent throughout the day. Well, no, not pretty, back like literally back to back to back to back to back. I think I did 13 yesterday, which was pretty cool. A lot of energy. And then I did a group reading, and I'm just chatting until people come on. So, hi, Danette. Hi, Tana. So, yesterday was a lot of energy. Today, all that good energy. I had a lady run into me at the Costco. She hit me with her cart. I knew she was going to do it though. You know that feeling you get. You feel that energy come up behind you. So I was smart enough to, take the tip of my foot and put it down on the ground. So she then did into my yeah. And then when I went to leave, a guy literally threw himself into my mirror. Kept walking. I stopped and got out, and I might have hollered something. It's been a great day. So I just am sharing all this because that's kind of the energy that I wanted to talk about. There's like today, not only those things going on, but there's some things in my personal life that my husband and I are trying to deal with. I'll have mercy. So because of the way the energy is presenting itself, I thought it would be just great to kind of pop on here real quick and talk about it, and give you guys a chance to ask some questions too. I'm going to be on here for about half an hour. And then I am going to close this and I will go live for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, there is going to be an additional content for you. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to, I would love to have you join me. There is a button on my personal, or not my personal, sorry, on my business page that says Subscriber Hub, and you can get more information there. Okay. Oh, Miss Robin. Oh, Debbie, you're in there. Hey, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Please. And when I got home, I was like, oh shit, I should have got Debbie. I apologize for not picking you one up too. So I know these ladies. They're pretty amazing humans. Anyway, going through quite a bit right now. So you are very welcome. Okay. So for anybody I didn't say hi to, hey. I don't know why it's fun to say it like that. I probably sound silly. You guys are together. Oh, they're twins. Okay. So, one of the things that came up pretty much all day in most of my readings yesterday, all but maybe one or two, was that which we resist persists. It kept coming up because these, I was going to say these people, and I was like, oh, that sounds harsh. Because my clients, the people who came to me asking for insight, what I noticed happening, and I've seen it in my own life, and I'll happily throw my ass under the bus, is that we want things to go a certain way. And that's when we get hung up, and that's when we get ourselves into trouble. When, oh, no, it's got to be like this, because that's not how life works. And anybody who's lived for more than a day knows that. Sometimes shit happens. So it's really about learning how to go with the flow. And right now, really important to go with the flow. And what I see happening with masculine, because of my experience today, but it's not just that time this has happened. I'm going to move my camera because I feel like I'm looking there. Okay. It's not just that time. Or well, it's not just that time. I don't know. I moved my camera now. I forgot what I was saying. But I was talking about the masculine energy and how it feels wounded to me. Okay. It feels incredibly wounded. I was telling my husband after the situation, it's like, I feel pretty confident he would not have done that if you would have been in the car with me. I feel 100% confident, but I was, by myself. But I am not, I am not somebody who backs down from confrontation. I am aware of the crap that's going on in the world. So please just let me tell you that I do pay attention to that and I do feel the energy. But anyway, I'm all over the place today. Bazinga. And no, I don't do drugs. I was going to say I don't do drugs, but when I went to the concert on Friday with my friend Rochelle, the guy sitting right in front of us rolled a joint in public. And then he offered it to me. I was like, I'm already contact high. I'm good. I was like, and I didn't even want to be. So is that crazy? It's like I mean, when I was a teenager, I know that they used to do that, but that's been a minute. So anyway, I'm not answering questions quite yet. So if you're feeling offended that I haven't answered, it's because I'm just being chatty right now. My throat chakra is wide open. So we're just talking. But if you hold for just a bit, I'll hop in and I will answer some questions. But I really would like to go back to that energy that's coming through for us. Okay. And I'm asking my guides to step forward too. And again, if you don't subscribe, I would love to have you. I would love it. So my group is fairly small. It's a great group. Okay. Yeah, so my guide James, I think everybody, if you follow me, you know that I have a guide by the name of James. He is hanging with us. So he's saying to just let everybody know if they watch over my right shoulder, I can't guarantee you'll see something, but he's making me feel like you might. I'll just leave that alone. So we'll just say James on my right. Okay, and then I have my Native American energy. So her name, she presents to me as Shadira, and she's presenting over my left. They're both kind of like, we just need to calm you down. You just need to calm you down because I'm like a squirrel on crack. Just like, I'm like, well, it's been a stressful day. Oh shoot. Jennifer is like, I feel like the energy is flip flopping so fast, exhausted, can't sleep because of it either. Oh yeah. That's coming up too. So see if I can keep my little self on track and if my team will help me do this. But I really wanted to talk about that which we resist, and how important it is that we absolutely just start to move into the flow and allow these things to come and go as they need to and stop trying to fight and control. The more we try to control, the more we cause ourselves emotional harm. And so effing tight because um, sorry, there's like a pack of dogs at the neighbors going crazy. I told you, squirrel. Y'all are in for a treat today. So all of those emotions need some place to go. And that when we're holding on, we're biting our tongue and we're pulling back and we're not looking at it, I call that psychic dissonance. And that energy goes somewhere within our body. And usually, if you're holding it in your stomach, it's going to present as a tummy ache. It's going to present as maybe the diarrhea. Or it's going to present as colitis or Crohn's disease, those kinds of issues. Okay. So if you're having those, Arva's saying her feet skipped. I can't control that, you guys. If it skips, I'm sorry. I'm the IT. I can't do anything if it's doing that. I wish I could. Or just ask my guides. Power us up. Okay. So this is going to be a really important time to start really coming to terms with your energy, with how you're feeling. Own it. Own that shit. Own it and feel it and allow it. Okay. And that doesn't mean allowing it to be naughty and to treat other people, not going out and smacking into somebody's car because you feel like they need to move when I couldn't because there was a car coming at me. So that's not what I mean by owning it. But why are you feeling that way? Why are you feeling like you need to lash out? What is going on with you? So instead of doing the lashing out, ask yourself, what's causing me to make these changes? What's causing me to react like this? Okay. What James just said was the energy that's coming up to is really causing, he's just said mutation. And he said presence, and he said drama. Well, I can tell you about the drama. He's making, okay. It's like a side effect of standing in your power. It's a side effect of what everybody's experiencing right now is everybody is just reaching for their own truth and their own power and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And so those reactions are a side effect of that or a result of that, if you will. If that doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll just ask him for more. My crown is like, Jennifer says, no thanks, James. And for everybody coming in, hello, everybody. Miss Harva, thank you. Cat fights, I would suspect that energy probably is going to our animals as well. Actually, I know it is. My little German Shepherd, she picks up my energy pretty good. Happy Sunday. Oh boy, I do feel like that chaos is going to ensue. But they're saying it's not consistent. We are seeing relief, and I'm not sure. I'm not an astrologer, but there's a reference to planetary alignment. Don't know what that is. This is a really important time for crystals. It will help you transmute some of the energy that's coming in, especially if you consider yourself a star seed or somebody, a light worker or a healer. Okay, I don't know if this is a thing because I'm hearing green and then I hear obsidian. Obsidian is black as far as I know, but I am not. I'm going to Google it unless somebody else wants to. Well, I'll Google it. Gotta love. Guess what? It's a thing. I love James. All right. All right. Green obsidian is a rare and beautiful form of volcanic glass that forms when lava cools quickly under pressure. Oh, it is actually quite pretty. I'll see if I can send this link. Pluto is an Aquarius, Candace, think. Oh, shit. That actually makes sense because, because we're in the age of Aquarius. Pluto kind of stirs shit up, doesn't it? Green obsidian. A glass, it just keeps describing. I just want to know what it does. I don't know what he just told me. It's like Gaia personified because he's like he kind of gave you the term impale, but I don't think he means like it's going to impel you, but it's like grounding you, but it's like having that rod that goes from your ground right into the earth. That's where I'm going to go with that. Not the scary part of that. Yes, says it's like Gaia personified. The crystal is a deep green, semi-transparent. When you shine light on it, vibrancy comes in full force. I just want to know. It's beautiful, mineral captivated. It's about getting rid of dark energy and helping you find the light. Oh, shit. Bazinga. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, that makes sense. Green for St. Patrick's Day. I love it when they give me things that I'm like, that's not real. And then it is. Sometimes they give me words in Sanskrit. That's really cool too. Okay. Are you guys looking at it? I know I should try to. I just pulled a link up there. Let me see if I can take a quick picture. Here. Oh, it keeps moving. Stop moving. Okay. Can you see that? Well, you see everything in my background. You saw everything. What was it pulling from? I don't know. God only knows. Okay. So you got to see it. Green. So you guys might want to purchase yourself. I'm going to make a little note because I'm probably going to be buying that. Green obsidian. And now we know there's green obsidian. Oh, and so Shadira is telling me that plant-based diet will be very good for us right now. So the more we can cut out meat. So, and you guys might already know this, but here's the thing. What we eat, the energy that was associated with its manner of death and how it lived is connected to what we eat. So if you're eating a lot of meat, especially, and I'm not telling you, because I eat meat, I do. I didn't used to actually, and then after my heart problems, now I do. So, Candace, the meat is fake. I don't know what meat you're talking about. Oh, don't eat fake meat. I don't understand the fake meat thing. I mean, you could eat fake meat. You do what you want. I'm all over the place. I told you. So, um, Kathy, just to answer a question here. Kathy, I would say yes. Green obsidian, because that was what he was giving me, was green obsidian. So kind of help you to transmute and work through the energy right now and protect you too. It's properties are very beneficial. So yeah, I would say now if this thing is a couple $100, I don't know. I would be very aware of that. But if it's something that you can afford, yeah, it wouldn't hurt, would it? But you also need to trust yourself. If you hold it and it makes you uncomfortable, then it's not the stone for you. Okay, so you have to trust yourself with that. I'm getting a lot of pain in my right jaw and in my heart. Somebody have a loved one with a heart attack? So typically when I get pain, it's on the left, but boy, the way this is coming through. Okay, let me see. Anyway, Shadira was talking about the food that we're eating right now. We want to really be to pay attention to it, okay? Especially, like I said, if you're eating a lot of meat where the animals weren't taken care of, okay, and they were harvested in a brutal way, and some of those kill floors are pretty brutal. I actually used to work on one when I was a kid. Well, technically not a kid. I was an adult, but I was a kid. Okay. Sissy, I have not seen your face in forever. How are you doing? Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to tune in a little bit here and see if I can answer some questions. I am a carnivore, so am I doomed? No, not in the least bit, Mary. You're not doomed, honey. You're not doomed. Like I said, I eat meat too. It doesn't make us doomed, but it does. But it is a really important time to maybe start paying attention to what you're eating and okay. And always also, it's really important to be thankful for your food as you're eating it. And something that you can do that may feel silly is just imagine it glowing with this beautiful white light. I know. You don't have to tell people you're doing it. I don't tell my husband half the shit I do. Like, yep, that will scare him or that's going to freak him out. I'm not telling him. I actually just scared him a couple of nights ago because I was looking at this photo that a friend had, actually, she's watching today, that my dear friend gave me. And as I was looking at the photo and sitting on my couch, the photo started to change and morph. So I was like, I don't know what is happening. And I went like this. And my husband was like, what in the are you seeing? And then he's like, don't tell me. Okay, I'm going to go into some questions. Oh, so Sissy lost her mom. Okay. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Sissy, sending you so much love. I know that she is such an enormous part of your life and that you had such a bond with her. Please accept my condolences. Okay. And please accept the love that I sent you. Okay. Tanya, I want to give you 17. I feel like I get that for you all the time, but I'm going to give you 17. Karen Bennett, can you see me being invited to Sweden this August? I want to say more work to do. I'm not saying you're not going to get invited, but I'm saying what I hear is more work to do. I do feel like it's around the corner, so I would hold on to that. It's around the corner. Okay. Miss Michelle Hall, I want to give you the number 9. Oh, sweet kitty. Okay. Number 9, please look that up. If you don't follow me and you don't know what that is, it's an angel number. Elizabeth, hello. Rochelle. Samantha, oh shit. Samantha, anything for us coming through on adopting? Into May, buckle down. Into May, buckle down, they said. So you need to get serious about it and start. I hear researching. I don't know how you research that, but I hear researching, start getting everything in order. I do see children's beds for you. Okay. I don't see a crib and I'm not seeing a baby blanket, but I do see children's beds lined up. Tammy's lost her mom in November. Oh, honey. Much love to you as well. Christy Nichols. I want to give you the number 11, so you can look that up. Cam says we have green obsidian here in Oregon. Awesome. Go get some. Monica, do I think home raised meat is better? I do. My husband and I purchased half a beef a couple of years ago, but we still have so much. I was like, oh, Kim. So anyway, yes, I do think it's better. I'm not saying that I have to be careful with that, I think. I feel like I need to be careful with that. You have to use your gut. You have to trust how you feel about something, okay? But I think that the way an animal is raised is really important. And I think what the animal eats is very important as well. Okay. April says her dad or her stepdad, because I was getting this enormous pain. I will tell you, as quick as it came, it left. So if that is him and he wants to step back in, I will absolutely be honored to channel him for you. Shannon, I think you truncated I've been thinking about how. I don't know, maybe I said something at that time. Okay. I feel left out of this chaos last few days, feeling more grounded. No, that's not strange. That is awesome. So isn't it interesting how we start thinking there's something wrong if we're feeling good and nobody else is? That's another thing that came up in my sessions yesterday. Okay. They say if we could put all of our troubles into a big fire, a big mess of, I don't know about fire, but a big mess of everybody else's, and then they told you had to pick some back out, you would pick your own because that's what you're comfortable with, even if it's awful, even if it was painful. Well, I already know what that feels like, and I don't want to try that, so I'm just going to take this back. So it's amazing what we can get used to as humans and what we tolerate and what we allow into our energy. Okay. So if you're not in the chaos, thank you. Brenda, who's that guy in my dream that will not talk to me? That is a great question. I do not feel tapped into that in the least bit. Oh, yes, I do. I hear that is a sense of hope. So that is somebody so I don't know if you have been, it's almost like bottling it up. You want to create a specific energy and then it's manifesting as a person. That sounds weird, I know, but what they just showed me is that was a sense of hope for you. But it's almost like you're holding yourself back from it. Well, that's weird and cool. That that may not make sense. That's okay. Just let me know. Sherry, just wait. Will the picture dance again for you? So, interestingly enough, that's how, when I first started looking at, I had a friend who wanted me to read, to see if I could read animals after this started happening to me. So I was like, I don't know if I can. Send me a picture. And in the picture, the horse that they sent me a photo of charged at me. It was like Harry Potter shit. It was, I know, I know. Now you know why I spent 2 years with a therapist. So, but I'm not alone in that, just for so you know it. Other people have experienced something similar. I actually think that's where they got that. People having these experiences. So yeah, when you look at a photo, they can move. Jill Cox sending you some good love and light. Anybody else who feels like they have some energy, and it to me and through me, it's not of you, it's to you and through you, and sending some good, loving, healing vibes her way. Don't forget to receive them. You know that most people don't do anything with that energy, so receive the energy that's been sent to you. Mary's asking for a message from a friend. If she wants to come in with validation and a message, I will absolutely share that as well. So anybody who's wanting to talk to loved ones, they have to come forward. Okay. I like that to be organic, especially if I'm doing it this way. Okay. Sharon Gray. I just got this take a walk around, take a lap. It's almost and it's not like stepping back, but it kind of feels almost maybe like you need to get rid of some excess energy. But I hear take a walk around, take a walk around. Cam, interestingly enough, I don't know if you're not looking in the right place, but that's kind of where I want to go with you. It almost feels like changing directions a little bit. Leanna, I feel like you're kind of coming into your power because I hear stronger than ever. Leanna McLaughlin, sorry. Do you understand that? Elizabeth, I'm going to give you a number, the number 23, and I'm going to be closing here in just a second and going live for subscribers. Okay. Yvonne Steinke, I want to give you the number 23. I might have already just given that to somebody, but I feel like that's for you as well. Shayla Jade, I'm going to give you 4141. Heather. Thank you, Heather. I receive. Heather Clerget, anything for me? Well, they're giving me tall, dark, and handsome, which is my symbol for your significant other or for your spouse, somebody that we love. And I feel like there needs to be some discussions. So I don't know if you there needs to be discussions. If you're not in a relationship, then you need to get real with yourself and discuss some things with yourself. But I kind of feel like you are. So I don't know. But it's time for a discussion. Okay. Miss Kathy. Kathy Sure. I'm going to give you the number 59. And then Deanna. Oh, that's kind of cool. Deanna. That's cool. Deanna, your Rebe or your Ribe? Your Rebe? Your guides are kind of like, take a break. And I don't know what the saltine crackers are, but I'm seeing saltine crackers. Lori Fisk. Hi, Miss Lori. You have the masculine energy with you. I think I skipped Kathy. Kathy Fabian, I'm going to give you the number 101. 101. Okay, Lori Fisk. You have this masculine energy with you. I keep wanting to like squeeze in, like I want to get closer so that I can see. I don't know if he had issues with his eyesight, but I just want to get closer and closer and closer. And then I hear guardian angel, guardian angel. This doesn't feel like he feels like he was human to me. Yeah, he was. So so he wasn't, so he's not an actual angel, but he's presenting as your guardian angel. So an ancestor or a loved one who watches over you. And then I hear Papa. So Lori, let me know if that makes sense. I'll try to scroll real fast. Miss Kendra, 41, please. 41. Miss Amy, I want to give you the number 7. Carrie Birchall, you're getting a 3-digiter, 812. Oh, Teresa, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. Her dad passed away on Valentine's Day. So just again, asking everybody to send her oodles and oodles of healing energy and love. Give yourself time to move through the process, please, and don't stop feeling it. So grief is fickle and it will wait for you. So if you aren't allowing yourself to grieve, it will show up in a couple of years, 10 years, however long it needs to, it'll wait for you. So make sure you're feeling it and allowing it. Be kind with yourself, be kind to others, which is really hard. I don't know about you, but when I was going through a lot of physical stuff, I was just, or when my son passed, I was just angry at everybody. Just give yourself some breathing room. Okay. Candace, I'm going to give you 87. And Paulette, I want to give you 91. True love. That is an interesting question, Shelley. Will I ever find true love? Boy, that's pulling me to your power center. That's your energy, vitality, your desire. That's your solar plexus. So James is saying in time, but you've got to do some. I always kind of squirm when I have to say this because it just pisses me off. Like, because there's plenty of people who find relationships who aren't happy with themselves. It happens every freaking day. But I do feel like there's some inner work that needs to happen in here and opening up in here so that you can bring that into you, into your energy. Hope that helps or makes sense. Julia Dye. That's her name. That's her name. Just for the record, that sounded awful when it came out of my mouth. I want to give you the number 7. That's a very spiritual number. I feel like a very spiritual path. It's a very spiritual journey for you. So that's interesting. So you have to let us know how that pans out for you. Heather Gill, I hear not yet. Looking for a new job, new career. I don't. Oh, wait, I do know it's because of your name. I'm seeing a rodeo arena, but I think it's because of your name because I know a Heather who's a trainer. That's my ego. I apologize. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Tanya. Okay, you guys, I am going to close here because I promised subscribers that I would go on and do a live for them. So I'm going to go do that. But Jen Rankin, I just caught that. Okay. So for everybody who popped on, up to see you. Thank you. I will try to pop on again. This coming weekend, I'm going to be going to Moses Lake for my granddaughter's wasset. So I will bring my computer with me. So I might have some downtime to do to hop on. So we'll see. Okay. But I was going to say something else and I forgot. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you, everybody. And then I'm going to close here and then I'm going to hop on for subscribers. So you guys have a great one. Hang in there with this energy. Remember not to lash out, to feel what you're feeling, to ask yourself what's causing this and to get to the root of it so that you can release it once and for all. You have to feel it to heal it. Okay. Have a good week, you guys.